What up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's your boy RDS. I want to talk about this Secret Service situation that's going on. Oh, so now the two female Secret Service agents have been removed from Donald Trump's detail. What I read is that from what a lot of people were saying that they should have he should have never had female Secret Service agents protecting him because due to their size and Donald Trump's size. They saying basically if you are a Secret Service agent and you are smaller than the person you are protecting, it does not look right. Because Donald Trump is about 6'3", 200, I believe like 20 to 30 pounds, somewhere around there. And the Secret Service agent, I believe, was like 5'6". And the other one, I'm not sure of the height, 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", somewhere around there. And they are heard on videos. One of the Secret Service agents, instead of trying to protect the president, from what I read, I don't know if it's 100% true, this Secret Service agent was squatting down instead of trying to throw herself in front of the president. She was end up like she was squatting down. So basically, she wasn't trying to take a bullet from the president. And then you can hear the other Secret Service agents saying, "What do I do? What do I do?" This is from what I read. This I don't know if it's actually true. And I don't know if y'all heard about Donald Trump selecting his new vice president. And when he was walking out, you can see that he had a whole new different detail. They were all new agents and no females. No females. Because if y'all watched that shooting, you can see there were actually two females there. So they both were removed. Because like I said, one of them you heard saying, "What do I do? What do I do?" And another one, instead of throwing herself in front of Trump was actually squatting down. Now, I read this. I didn't see a video of this. This is what I read. I don't know if it's accurate. I don't know if it's true. But I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. That you have to be a certain size to protect the president. I mean, I get it. You can't be 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", 5'5", shit like that. You can't. I mean, because basically you have to be able to shield the president. So in a way, you should be somewhere either around the same height or a little bit taller than the president, or taller, not a little bit. And they saying these females are not strong enough, capable enough to, I guess, take a bullet. I don't know. The shit is kind of crazy to me. It doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. None at all. I do not agree with that. He should not have taken those female agents. They are trained for a reason. But if they were caught saying, "What should I do? What should I do?" and the other one, instead of putting herself in front of Donald Trump, she was ducking down, then yeah, they shouldn't be. They had no business protecting the president of the United States. No business. Even if a guy did that, your job is to throw yourself in front of the president to protect him, even if you end up losing your life. This is just getting stranger and stranger by the day. What I read about that day, it's getting stranger and stranger. It doesn't make any sense. It seems like they're trying to put the blame on people instead of being held accountable. Like the whole entire Secret Service on that day, the Secret Service period, should be embarrassed because for one, they allowed that shit to happen, and he was only 130 yards away. Don't try to put it on a woman. Yeah, I get it. The woman shouldn't be in charge. Like, there's no one hell. If she were squatting down instead of trying to throw herself in front of the president, she never should have had that detail. So that's the Secret Service fault for putting her in that detail. And then the second one, I mean, you can hear her saying, "What should I do? What should I do?" What the hell is she doing guarding the president or ex-president of the United States? Should never had that detail. But I'm not saying women should not be able to be a Secret Service agent, because no, that is not true. Women are damn near as equal as men. No, I'm just chilling right now. I'm relaxing. I was just reading about this shit. Uh, and I'm just, I'm kind of pissed off about it. Because it seems like they just trying to throw the blame around. And it's crazy. When he went to this thing, whatever you call it, to uh, name his new vice president running mate, he had no female agents. He got rid of both of them. And a lot of people are saying he should have had that in the first place, because Trump is a huge man. And he is 6'3", like 220 to 30 pounds. That's a big guy. And I do agree with, as far as, yes, those women agents should have never been there. They're not big enough to protect Donald Trump. You need some big dudes. You need some big, scary looking guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean those ordinary big guys. You need some intimidating guys to. If I was a celebrity and I was a millionaire and I know people were trying to take my life, I'm gonna hire the most scariest looking motherfuckers. Period. All these motherfuckers gonna be over 6'4", 6'5", over 250 pounds, able to move though. Motherfuckers gotta move around. Gotta be, athletic. Gotta be able to, to run and jump and do all this shit, throw motherfuckers around. But to get back to this shit about, women, it's crazy. It's crazy that they are really trying to put the blame on two women Secret Service agents. I feel sorry for those two women. For real, I do. Because it doesn't make any sense. You cannot blame two women for what took place. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's fair? Do y'all think a woman should be able to guard the President of the United States? You think they are capable of doing that? Because they trying to say a woman is not as strong as a man. If they were to get in a tussle with a 6'5", 250-pound man, and she's only between 5'6" and 5'9", would they be able to tangle with that guy? No, I don't think so. But you still should give them the chance. That's what they are trained for. You never know. I done seen plenty of big motherfuckers get knocked the fuck out by little dudes. For real. Motherfuckers my height. I'm 5'5". I'm 5'5", 156. I'm considered a small guy. And you ain't finna see me jumping in front of Trump. For one, I ain't big enough. That ain't the type of job that I do. So that's why I'm looking at it. I'm trying to be understanding of it, because yes, you do have to be a certain height. But if I was like on my height now, if I was in the army and I'm professionally trained, then yeah, that's different. Exactly, Gerald. That's what I'm saying. If she's qualified and she's trained, give her a shot. Give her a shot. It'd be hard though if she had to, tussle with a guy that big. But I'm pretty sure they are trained on how to take down bigger people. I'm pretty sure of it. You got to know all of that shit to get that job. That's not an easy job. I'm pretty sure that's not an easy job to get. Being a Secret Service agent, being in law enforcement, period, is not easy. Being a police officer, a FBI, all that shit, DEA, all that shit. I'm pretty sure you have to be well trained. So I don't like that they're trying to put the blame on those two women, and I feel bad for them. I really do. I really do. But if like I said, I read that people were saying that you can actually see one of the Secret Service agents, female, saying, "What do I do? What should I do?" Now, if that's the case, she never should have been there in the first place. And if the other female Secret Service agent was actually squatting down instead of throwing herself in front of Donald Trump, she never should have been there. That was the Secret Service, that was their mistake on putting them on that detail. Now, I do agree with that. But the part I don't agree with, if they saying women are not strong enough. And I'm sorry, I do not agree with that. Because you mean to tell me you don't think Ronda Rousey or some of these MMA fighters, these tough ass women out here, you don't think they strong? You don't think they can fight off a dude? You don't think they can fight off a dude? It's a lot of motherfuckers out there. Cyborg, whatever her name is in MMA. You don't think she can fight off a motherfucker and all them other top, all these professional karate, like taekwondo, judo, and all these like black 10-degree black belts, 9-degree, 8 degree, 7-degree black belt female fighters. You don't think they can fight off dudes? Hell, fuck yeah, they can. But back to this Secret Service shit. I truly feel sorry for those ladies. But you know, you pretty much you can do what you want. I mean, I get it. But you know, they got to go home and live with them. You know, they have to hear this shit constantly on social media, on TV. You know, they have families, and to make them two women look bad like that and feel bad, that's just not fair. Because in order to be a Secret Service agent, for one, like I said, that's not an easy job. You have to be good at what you do to even be considered for that. To be assigned the President of the United States, you have to be good at your job. What up, Elisa? Yeah, I'm just being honest. This shit is crazy. I don't like how they doing that. I don't like the fact that they're trying to blame those two female agents. I mean, what else is going to be said next? Who's going to be blamed next? First, they blamed local law enforcement. Now they blaming two female agents. Who else is next? That is the entire Secret Service fault for not being prepared, for not being ready. Everyone got to have a scapegoat. And unfortunately, it have to be those two women. It's just sad. It is, and I don't like it. I mean, like I said, I support Trump, but I don't like that decision, Mr. Trump. I'm sorry, I do not like that decision. I told y'all, I like Trump. I'm going to vote for him, but I don't support everything that he does or say. I said this shit so many times on my previous lives. I do not support everything that man does and say, and this is one of them, and I'm against that. But I'm still going to vote for him, but I'm against that. I told you, I don't believe in everything that man say and do. And right now, I believe he made a big mistake. I mean, I get it. His life is in, you know, but don't put it all on a woman. Yes, you're right. You're right. I absolutely talked about that. It is the local. I mean, that's the crazy part about it, because you have the people, you can, if you've seen the video and you were listening in, you can hear the people telling local law enforcement and the Secret Service agents that there was a man crawling on the roof. He wasn't hiding. You can actually, if you watch the video, you can see the motherfucker crawling up the roof. The person who had the video camera recording the shit, you can, or the phone recording it, whatever, you can see the guy, and then you can see the snipers not too far away from where the guy was crawling. Then they had a video. One sniper actually turned around and looked at whoever was screaming that there's a guy crawling on the roof with a. You can actually see that sniper turn around and then turn back around like he wasn't even paying attention. Which, like, I'm confused by that, because he hear the people screaming, there's someone crawling on the roof with a gun, there's someone crawling on the roof with an assault rifle. Local law enforcement and those agents did not do anything. They waited until he shot off several rounds before taking him out. And he actually killed one person, which I don't even want to talk about, because the guy who I talked about this the other day, and it's just hard to think about. He was a living shield for his family, his daughter and his wife. He put himself in harm's way and took a bullet to the back of the head and ended up dying. And I really don't want to talk about that because it's sad, and I'm going to be pissed off if I read about that. They are not well taken care of. The state should be taking care of them. Trump should be taking care of them. They should have money for the rest of their life and don't have to worry about any of that shit anymore. Because now they lost dude was brave. To me, that's a real man, and I talked about that, and I feel sorry for that family. But yeah, they all were aware of this dude, and they allowed him to get off several rounds and damn near killed Donald Trump. And I've been going live about this lately. I'm pretty sure I'm kind of shocked that YouTube ain't took this shit down. Like I told you, I'm kind of worried about motherfuckers knocking at my door because I've been talking about it a lot. You really can't trust that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, motherfucking law enforcement come knocking at the door. I am worried about that, but it is what it is. I told you how I am with my channel. If y'all subscribe to my channel, I keep it real. I don't edit anything. I talk about all real shit. I agree with you 100%. Well, not 100%, Elisa, but I agree with you about 70% of it. It might be a setup, but the only reason I can't look at it as a setup because someone actually died. Someone actually died. And if that was the case, if they didn't care about civilians dying, whoever set this up, if it was an in-house job, that's kind of fucked up. It is. Yeah, that's why I don't really believe that it's a setup. I mean, you got so many people, you got these conspiracy theorists out here saying shit, and so many people have their own, recollection, of what took place, or you got people guessing their opinions, which is fine, because I have an opinion on it, just like you have an opinion on it. But if it was a set, that's just fucked up. That'll make me not even want to vote anymore, if that's the case. Because people are taking it this far just to, because of who's running for president, is it worth even going out there to vote? Because that's just showing how we are as Americans. It's an embarrassment in some ways. I don't know, those other countries are just sitting back laughing at what's going on in the United States. Like with all our celebrities going down, getting locked up, all this shit going on. Trump with the felonies and all this shit. They trying to lock our own president up. We're becoming a laughing stock. United States is becoming a fucking laughing stock to these other countries. They just sitting back, just enjoying it. It's sad. I gotta have my coffee, y'all. This is my off day. Y'all see that I usually do my lives at work. I'm off right now, and I'm just relaxing. I just felt like I had to go on here and talk about it, because I just read this shit about the two females. And I watched Tyrone Magnus. He actually was talking about it. Y'all need to check his shit out. That what made me actually go on here and talk about it, because I was just watching his shit, listening to him talk about it. I was like, you know what? This kind of fucked up. I need to talk about this shit, because I've been talking about Trump anyway the last several days, so why not bring this up? Every little details that I find out, I'm going to go live about it. For real. It just really irks me, because women should be treated equal as men. I do believe that. Women are equal to men. Men are equal to women. I do believe that. Not as far as even you know I get it. We might be more athletic and shit like that. We are, a lot more, not a lot, but we are stronger. That's just facts. We are, but I still believe women are equal to men. When it comes to the workplace, when it comes to just life in general, women are equal. Women can do everything a man can do, besides dunk a damn basketball. I'm just joking, ladies. Don't. I'm just joking. Y'all can't dunk a basketball. I seen a couple of y'all do it. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Gerald. The debate was an humiliation. It was the most embarrassing debate of all time. They never even should have. What's name has no. He has no business doing. Being in debates. I'm sorry. It's over with for Biden. He need to stop. The man don't even basically be knowing what the fuck he's saying. He be calling, people all type of. He be calling like he don't remember people names. You really can't understand what the fuck he's saying at the times. The man is always falling around everywhere, tripping on his damn self. Like, he needs to just stop. Stop embarrassing United States as our president. He needs to step the fuck down. That's what I'm saying. It's over with. There's no way in hell they're going to elect this man for another 4 years unless United States want to be further embarrassed. Because that's all it's going to be. Another 4 years of embarrassment. The man needs to stop. Yes, people saying that Donald Trump and they are around the same age. Yes, that's true. But Trump, he's a lot more focused. Trump can do a lot more than Biden. I'm sorry. Biden need to let it go. He need to stop while he can. Spend time with his family. Let it go. Being our president, no. I'm sorry. Crystal. Yeah, that's what a lot of people and one cup. That's funny, Lisa. But Crystal, I'm gonna get back on what you're talking about. And one cup, I agree with you. I agree with you. I know what you meant. Believe me, I know. And that's why a lot of people don't vote because it's a joke. It is. It really is a joke. The only reason I'm going to vote because it's not about putting the right man. I mean, it is about putting the right man in office, but you need someone that's capable. And I'm sorry, Biden is not. One of them gonna win. I mean, who would you rather want? I mean, one of them is going to be president. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Yes, you don't. People don't want to vote, but who would you want in office? It got to be one of them because either it's going to be Trump or Biden. Who would you want in office for another 4 years? Do you want someone who don't remember shit and he can easily make a mistake and start a fucking war because he don't remember what the fuck he be doing or saying, tripping everywhere, embarrassing us as a country? That's why, we need Trump in there. I'm sorry. Between those two, I'm going to go with Trump. He's a lot more focused. He's a lot more agile. Yeah, they both are up there in age, but I would rather have Trump in office. And plus, I told y'all I like Trump. You never know what you're gonna get with this dude. He ain't he's not a politician. He's all about money. He's all about saying what the fuck he want to say. And like I told you, I do not agree with everything he say. So like I said, I don't want people hating on me or saying, why you fuck you voting for Trump? I told you, I've been liking Trump way before he became president. A lot of people liked Trump back in the day until he became president, started doing all some of that dumb shit he was doing. Yeah, and that's how I see the signs because I work in memory care. I work in assisted living. I see the signs. It's written all over that man. His cognitive abilities, you can see that shit fading away. You can hear it in his voice. You can see it when he's moving around, when he can't remember shit. He can't remember people's names. Them are all signs. They're hiding it because he's the president, because they want him to beat Trump. So they're going to do whatever they take to hide all that shit, just so he can become our president again and control the narrative. Because they're controlling everything that man says. You think he's saying that shit on his own? They're controlling everything that man do and say. Kayon, Kevon, I can't really. Kayon. I mean, the reason I wouldn't want Harris because what has she done? I don't know anything about her. She's been our vice president. What the hell has she done? I never hear nothing about Harris. Ever. Usually you hear stuff about first ladies or vice presidents. This vice president, what has she done? I don't know anything about her. I don't. And like I said, I'm a Trump. I like Trump, so I'm gonna vote for Trump regardless. But if I knew a little bit more about Harris, maybe I would have to weigh my options. But I don't know anything about Harris. Nothing. I don't think the woman has done anything for us. Period. I really truly believe they brought her on because the minorities. Biden needed the vote. They brought a black person in, a black woman in. It could have been a black woman or a black man. That would got him over the hump. A female, African American, black, vice president. That's my belief. Please read the first message. Come on. Yeah, and JD, whatever his name, JD Vance, I have to do my research on dude. Cause from what I heard, from what I read about, he didn't even like Trump. He didn't like Trump. Before he ran for office, he did not like Trump. Period. He was totally against Trump. That's why I'm so confused about Trump picking him as his running mate. I'm very confused on that. That's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people see. The people who have money and that's living good, they can actually say Trump ain't doing anything. I remember when Trump was fucking president, we had checks coming to us every other year. We were getting free money from, and yes, people say it's not free. It was free for us, the people that's living in the hood, that's paycheck to paycheck, that's struggling. We were getting nice checks from Trump. And he is the reason why we got that money. And yes, we got paid good when Trump was in office. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Don't hold on for 1 second. Oh, I gotta get ready and go, y'all. I have an emergency. I really do appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Thank y'all again. Make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.